highest heart love. Welcome to the YouTube live book reading of Animals Speak. Learn the language of the animals by Ted Andrews. A spiritual and magical powers of creatures, great and small. I'm your moderator and narrator, Uriel Neville Riley. Welcome, YouTube. So, Chapter 9, Feather Magic. Feather Magic. This will be a two-part reading of this chapter. We begin at page 99. Feather Magic. Every feather is a fetish. It can become a sacred object. The use of fetishes and sacred objects has been employed by peoples from every part of the world. Their use is found in every religion, from the rosary and crucifix in Catholicism to the feather fan of the Native Americans. The Tibetans used prayer bracelets and the Egyptians wore scarabs. The word fetish comes from the Portuguese word fitico, which first meant charm. It was a word that applied to relics, rosaries, and images thought meant thought to possess magical qualities. Portuguese explorers applied the word to objects worshipped by the natives of West Africa. This concept has taken many expressions throughout history in reverencing of sacred places, trees, relics, and such. The essential idea behind fetishism is the spiritual powers reside within material objects. A fetish is an object often believed to have mystical or magical powers. In point of fact, it is simply a reminder of that energy you are aligning with. It may be a carving, a figurine, a part of an animal, a stone, or an image. It may be, it may simply be an inscription on a piece of paper. Crystals, scarabs, shells, fur, feathers, clay figurines, and such are some of the most common forms. Fetishes and sacred objects often are used as talismans and amulets. To the Golden Dawn, a talisman is a magical figure charged with the force which it is intended to represent. In general, though, there is a difference between a talisman and an amulet. A talisman can be viewed as an object made to serve a specific end, usually to bring good fortune to some area of life or to help in the achievement of a goal. It has a suggestive effect upon the mind. An amulet is not much different other than that it is usually worn for protection and for health. Both are usually consecrated or charged through some ritual or meditative act. This can be accomplished as simply as by applying concentrated focus while constructing them. Feathers, Fetishes and other sacred objects are often used as tools. They can be used to help us connect with the more ethereal energies of life. They can be links to the archetypes of the natural world, or they can be antennae to the spirit realm. They can be a physical expression of reverence and prayer, or they can be a tool for protection and healing. We're at the middle of page 100, guys. Welcome. Hi, it's Heart Love. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. We're reading Ted Andrews' Animal Speak. We are in chapter 9. This will be a two-part reading. All right. Fetish exercises. When working with feathers, prayer sticks, and other fetishes and sacred objects, as you will learn to do in this chapter and elsewhere in the book, it is important to remember that the power and the energy is not in the object itself, although there are exceptions, i.e., crystals, etc. The object is a means by which we give form and focus to a particular expression of energy. The object expresses our relationship mhm, to that energy or force. By creating a sacred object, you help to establish and invoke a powerful connection to that force on the physical and emotional, mental and spiritual levels simultaneously. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Exercise 1. Here we go. Understanding what your feather is saying. Understanding what your feather is saying. Exercise 1. Anyone who has observed birds in the wild will notice that they do a lot of preening. This preening cleans and rearranges the filaments of the feathers. It distributes along them a natural oil that helps coat and insulate. When you find or are gifted with feathers, you should do some preening of them also. This preening will help you to get in touch with the essence and energy of the feathers. It will help distribute the natural oils from your hands to the feather, aligning you with it and its energies. Birds usually preen in two ways. They do a nibbling action from the base of the feather to its tip, pecking at each strand. Then there is a drawing activity that is much like a zipper effect. Zoop. Both are essential to the overall cleaning and insulating of the feathers. Handle your feathers gently, but do your own form of preening. Examine the filaments and gently run your fingers along as many of them as you can. Brush the filaments of the feather forward gently along the stem. If they are if they overlap, you will find that it is easy to straighten them out by doing this. Then run the feather softly through your fingers, drawing upward along the stem. You enhance your sense of touch and you begin to imprint your energy into the feather as well. This handling also helps you to pay more attention to it. Note the colors, the patterns, any stripping, bars, or dots. All can have significance. They can help you to define the energy and the manner it is most likely to manifest in your life. Every aspect of the feather is important. Exercise 2. We have already discussed the significance of breath and air in relation to the birds and feathers. Breath is also essential in activating the energy of the feather, whether to help attunement or for healing purposes. Yes. There are, of course, many ways of breathing life into feathers, but we are going to focus on two. In exercise 2, you will learn to activate the energy of the feather by breathing on it. In exercise number 3, you will learn to heal with feathers by breathing through them. The breathing on of feathers should be done throughout the time that you are getting acquainted with your feathers, as described in exercise 1. It should always be performed before using the feather in meditation, healing, or shapeshifting, or in any other endeavor. Your breath becomes the activating principle. It triggers the life and energy of the feather, awakening the archetypal forces reflected by it. For this to work most effectively, you must have done some background work on the feather and the bird it came from. You should be aware of the kind of energies it is most likely connected to. Those qualities of the bird that you wish to have activated and breathed into new life within you are even more important. 1. We're at the middle of page 101 now as animals speak. Thank you for reading along, all those with this wonderful book. We are activating feathers, all right? So this is breathing on the feathers. Here we go. 1. Find a time which you will not be disturbed. 2. Set the atmosphere with incense, sounds of nature, music, or anything you find beneficial. 3. Set your feather in front of you, upon you, on your lap. 4. Begin slow, rhythmic breathing. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. Then exhale for a count of 4. Keep your breath slow and steady. Feel yourself relaxing more deeply with each breath. 5. Bring your mind, bring to your mind the image of the bird. Mentally review all of its qualities and characteristics. Remember that air and breath are also associated with mental activity. 6. Now visualize your bird in flight, free and strong within your mind. As you observe its flight in your own mind, see it radiating qualities you have come to associate with it. And 7. Now pick up your feather. If you have more than one, do this part one at one at a time. Hold it by its stem and both hands several inches in front of your mouth. Keep your eyes closed and imagine its wing movement while in flight. As you focus on this, allow your breathing to follow that same rhythm. As the wings move down, you inhale. As they move up, you exhale. This may seem strange at first, but remember that birds breathe opposite of humans. 8. With each breath out, exhale on the feather. Envision this as a means of both honoring the power of flight and also of uniting your life breath with the life breath of your bird totem. Continue this breathing for a minute or two. Visualize this as a breathing of new life into the feather and the archetypal forces behind it. 9. As you do this, you should begin to feel a slight vibration in the step of the feather. It may be tingling, a sense of increased pressure, a warmth, or some such feeling. This feeling will encompass both hands as the energy of the feather comes to life and affects the air around it. 10. As you hold the feather, try to imagine the energy surrounding the feather moving up your arms and into your body. You may feel it, see it, sense it, or simply imagine it. As you focus on it, it will occur. Remember, all energy follows thought, and birds rule the realm of thought. Take a few moments and visualize the energy of the bird awakening in you with all of its corresponding abilities. Envision yourself using those energies and abilities successfully in the week ahead. Take a few moments and repeat this exercise as often as you use the feathers. It awakens and empowers them. The energies around the feathers will increase each time you do this. It has an accumulative effect. It will enable you to fly higher or just go deeper within yourself. It will make manifesting the energies of the bird in your life much easier. Keep your mind on the qualities of the bird. Know that with each breath, you are aligning more completely with it. The more concentrated your thoughts during the breathing, the more powerful the energy of the feather becomes. If it develops a dynamic link between you and those divine forces reflected by it in nature. Exercise 3, we'll pause right here and we'll pick back up for the next reading of this wonderful work. In chapter 9. See, chapter 10 is basically like 100 pages. It's a bird dictionary, guys. So we will, um, with chapter 10, I'll take about a week going through this reading. We're doing some amazing work with Animal Speak from Ted Andrews, master of his time. It's elevated. We want to honor the great Malik El Shabbat. We want to always thank you for Malik being out. Love to all our family and friends. Glad you are safe at home, my friend. Um, love to the great Malcolm X. Thank you so much. Just turned 100. Our ancestors are always looking out for us. They want the best for us. I have to know this. So that's why I read these books to you, you know, because there's so much to learn about our environments and ourselves on this journey. I wish all of you have a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday. Meditation Wednesday. Peace, y'all. This is going to be an amazing day. Highest heart love. Till all is one. Thank you so much. My opera. Yes. Yes. El Haj Malik Shabazz. The great Malcolm X. El Haj Malik El Shabazz. Just turned 100. Peace to all the family. I love you. I'll see you soon. Peace.